I have spent the last 4 years in New Orleans at Tulane University.
I'll be a rising junior at Princeton. I'm a computer science major. I also took a gap year this past year to focus on my passion for music.
Went and got my undergraduate degree in physics and computer science at the University of Virginia. Since I graduated, I've been working on a PhD in physics at Columbia University.
I am a rising senior at Tulane University.
I went off to my first year at college. I went to the University of South Carolina. I'm a BARSC MD, which is basically an accelerated pre-med program.
So right now I am getting my master's in occupational therapy from Columbia University.
So as I mentioned, as a part of my gap year, I really wanted to dive into my passion for music. I've loved being able to combine both my interest in music and technology. And I've taken the funding from the award and actually put it towards some DJing equipment.
It actually pushed me so that I didn't have to pay anything for college. I'd gotten almost a full ride.
I went on Young Judea year course. So I spent the year in Israel after I graduated high school and used the money from the award to do that. And it was the best year of my life to this day.
Through my time in New Orleans, I got to do a lot of different projects with the community, whether that be I participated in a reading program at one of the local charter schools. I helped recycle Mardi Gras throws.
Jewish aspect, in particular of a Southern identity, is really particular and interesting. I think growing up as a Jew in the South and coming up to a much more Jewish environment in New York, it's been interesting to sort of carry that strain of American Judaism here and to feel like you're representing a group that you come from.
I volunteered at a vaccine clinic in New Orleans, and I'm part of the New Orleans Medical Reserve Corps, which is an emergency preparedness medical team. I also am part of this program called Two-Step, which is a service dog training and education program.
Through my career, obviously I have a lot of opportunity to be involved in community things. Right now I'm going through all my field works to finish my master's program. And the last field work I had was my mental health rotation. I was going to the homeless shelter every day and running occupational therapy groups for men experiencing homelessness.
I'm involved in the Princeton Jewish community, helping lead services, continued the song leading that I did in high school from Nifty.
I think I view myself as being part of two Jewish communities. One is the one I grew up in back in Charleston. I like to, visit the synagogues while I'm home, see family and friends from the Jewish community. And then there's the community up in New York where I live. And there's a really vibrant graduate student life, a graduate Jewish student life program here through the Hillel, which I still engage with. I view, my work in experimental particle physics as important to Tikkun Olam, but in a much more abstracted way. My contribution to it is helping us understand the world a bit better so that we can know how to go about repairing the world.
That was kind of one of the guiding principles that led me to choosing Tulane as where I wanted to go for college. So it's kind of just been ingrained in me, I guess, since I was young.
Going into the medical field, that's always been a really important Jewish value. The medical field has always been kind of the way that I see that I can contribute to the healing of the world.
I feel like I have a passion for helping others. So that's kind of guided me in my whole career path at this point. I think Tikkun Olam is kind of my career and my life, and what I've centered my life around.
I think that one of the most important things is just kind of determining what you're passionate about. There are a million million ways to give back in the community.
There are so many people who are willing to help you get involved. All you have to do is ask. There are a lot of experts in whatever you want to do or however you want to be engaged, and you don't have to be one. You can lean on other people's expertise and they'll really appreciate, your drive and interest.
So if you see something in your community and you go, hey, we really need more of this, don't just wait and sit around for someone else to do it, because you're just as qualified as anyone else. It doesn't matter if you're scared to lead. It doesn't matter if you've never led anything before in your life. It's intimidating, but it is so, so, so rewarding.